EFL Championship Watford vs Norwich City prediction, team news, lineups preview. Looking to return to winning ways after defeat last time out, Watford will welcome an in-form Norwich City side to Vicarage Road in the Championship on Tuesday night. The Hornets were the latest victims of second-tier New Boys Leicester City on Saturday, while the Canaries managed a narrow success over Queen's Park Rangers at Carrow Road. Match preview. Following a highly respectable six-game unbeaten spell prior to November's international break, Watford made the trip upwards to the East Midlands, but the Hornets were unable to collect any points from their outing, with Jamie Vardy netting a second-half brace for the Foxes. 17 matches into the championship season, everyone is aware of the frightening capabilities of Enzo Maresca's men, who seem destined for an immediate return to the Premier League, with Valerian Ismail's tactics at the King Power Stadium suggesting that he was setting up to force a share of the spoils. Understandably, a section of the fanbase were unhappy with such an approach. But with the likes of Ismail Yassar and João Pedro no longer at the club, the grim reality for those at Vicarage Road is that their side is no longer a big player in the second-tier promotion race. The Hornets currently occupy 15th position in the championship table, sandwiched in between Birmingham City and Stoke City, with the Hertfordshire outfit collecting a steady 21 points from their opening 17 matches, managing to taste victory on just 5 occasions so far. With the talents of Sarr and Pedro leaving in the summer, Watford have turned to stalwarts of the second tier to help guide them towards the top 6. With Jake Livermore and Tom Ince playing big roles at the club since moving from West Bromwich Albion and Reading respectively. Norwich have earned back-to-back maximums in the Championship for the first time since August after narrowly besting relegation-threatened QPR in East Anglia on Saturday afternoon, with the performance leaving a lot to be desired and the 3 points leaving David Wagner in the managerial hot seat. Carrow Road crowds have been used to the likes of Teemu Pukki and Todd Cantwell toying with second-tier sides in recent campaigns. But things are now a lot different, and the Canaries had to really hold for victory against Marty Cifuentes' men after Uijo Huang scored in the first half. Wagner's Charges are sitting 13th in the championship standings as the season approaches its busy festive period, with 6th-placed Preston North End 5 points ahead and 22nd-placed Rotherham United 11 points behind, meaning the Canaries will only be looking upwards as they tumble towards Christmas. A highlight so far for Norwich in a difficult campaign has been the Brazilian flair of midfielder Gabriel Serra, with the 24-year-old providing 6 assists in the championship this term, with only Ipswich Town's Leif Davis having set up more goals for teammates in the division. The Canaries have been distinctly average on their travels, earning just 8 points from as many outings. But they did manage their second away victory of the term during their most recent road trip, with Ireland international Adam Ida bagging a late winner in South Wales against Cardiff City. Team news. Watford will be without the services of first-choice goalkeeper and captain Daniel Bachmann on Tuesday night after the Austrian received his marching orders for collecting 2 yellow cards against Leicester. Veteran stopper Ben Hamer is set to be named as Bachmann's deputy at Vicarage Road, with the 36-year-old playing the entirety of the Hornets' 5-0 drubbing of Rotherham prior to the international pause. Jeremy Nakia is set to be sidelined for a number of months due to an ankle injury, meaning Ryan Andrews is preparing for a prolonged spell in the starting 11. As for Norwich, Jonathan Rowe is still a doubt for Tuesday night due to a niggling heel issue, with Wagner stating that the club cannot put a precise timescale on his return. Joshua Sargent continues to miss out on the action due to ligament injury, and the American has not featured for the Canaries since the 4-0 thrashing of Huddersfield Town in late August. First-choice keeper Angus Gunn and veteran centre-back Grant Hanley both remain unavailable, while Poland international Przemysław Laketa is a doubt following a freak toe injury. Watford possible starting lineup: Hamer, Andrews, Porteous, Hodt, Lewis, Livermore, Camby, Lausa, Ince, Sima, Rajovic. Norwich City possible starting lineup: Long, Stacey, Duffy, Bath, Giannoulis, McLean, Sarah, Fastnecht, Hernandez, Barnes, Huang. We say, Watford 2-1 Norwich City. Watford were arguably too passive against league leaders Leicester on the weekend, and the home supporters at Vicarage Road will be demanding their men come out of the blocks quickly against Norwich. The Canaries were unconvincing during their victory over strugglers QPR on Saturday, and we cannot imagine Wagner recording 3 successive wins considering the current mood in East Anglia. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.